Ollie on the stage now. I'm ready to rage now. I feel like an animal stuck in a cage and I'm ready to break out. My time, my time. None of you people can tell me to stop. Turning the track up, I'm never gonna back down. Hand over my heart, I do this for my town. I do this for my crowd. So turn me up real loud. My time, my time. None of you people can tell me to stop.
Hello everyone and welcome to World Renowned Wrestling. This week is all about answers. We will be asking questions like who will be going into the Big Bang PPV, the #1 contender to the tag team and TV titles. What will Robert Jagger do about Casimir putting his son in hospital after a brutal, unprovoked attack? Why did the Streak show up to last week's show and ruin the main event when they don't even have contracts here? And maybe the biggest question of them all, who will be walking out of tonight's WRW Championship match with the title? Daniel Cage or James Harley? As always, we are recording from the Mercury Arena in Bristol, England. I am your commentator, GC Smith, and I hope you're ready for a wild night of wrestling. Well, it looks like we may get some answers straight away as the Streak head down to the ring. As you can see, leader Adam Smith is holding a microphone there, so I'm guessing he's going to speak to us and the crowd here. Once again, the Streak does not have contracts. They have not signed any contracts up to now. So what is going on? Yes, that is true. Once again, all true. He wasn't here last week because he went to hospital with his son Nate, who got injured by Casimir. So what is it that they want? I don't understand. They say they want that certain special thing. It's not money that they want, so what is it? What are the Streak getting at there? I have no idea myself. Maybe Robert Jagger can come up with something. If not, we may never see the Streak again. But the show must go on, and tonight's first match is a newcomers match. Aaron Knight with Jamie Lee Finlay. Heading down to the ring now. Oh, look at this. We've got a hug for Aaron Knight there. He's been with the WRW for almost a year now. He's been wrestling for a lot longer than that. Jamie Lee is yet to have a match though. She has been training with the WRW trainers and professionals. She is a homegrown talent along with this man, Ollie Innes. Born and raised in Sheffield, Ollie has recently moved down to Bristol to be closer to the WRW trainers, the professionals, and obviously the show. He's doing everything he can to become a professional wrestler. As you can see, shaking hands there with his trainer Spitfire. Now, Aaron Knight is not going to take it easy. As you see, straight away, Ollie backed himself into a corner. He was dodging and diving, but backed himself into that corner and paid the price for it. A bit of an amateur mistake there as Aaron Knight takes advantage. The wealth of experience that Aaron has, he's going to show Ollie a few things today. And you know what? It's not going to be pretty, I don't think. I don't think Ollie is really going to appreciate it until maybe he's watching the videos back and he kind of sees what went wrong here. I just can't see it going well for Ollie, you know what I'm saying? As he gets taken down with a headlock takedown there, and boom, DDT straight into the mat. Ollie is really feeling it now. But these are the steps that you need to take if you want to make it into this business. You're going to have to be beaten up. You're going to have to learn all the things that you need to, and you're just going to have to roll with the punches. As well, I say the punches, maybe roll with the arm drag there, as Aaron Knight just elbows Ollie in the face and leapfrogs over him as Ollie goes for maybe a charge there. Another headlock takedown by Aaron, and an elbow drop straight into the back of Ollie. And oof, what a reverse STO there. Puts Ollie down, and it's really not looking good for the amateur, as his punch gets blocked there, and a huge clothesline takes him down. Only for a 1 count though. Ollie, another clothesline there. Only a 1 count. I mean, he is tough. He has been doing well in the training side of things, as far as I know. The trainers, he gets on with everyone in the back, but even Aaron, you know, he's even getting on with Aaron. This is just what he has to do there. Oh, he gets out of that chin lock though, as he snapmares over and puts him into an arm bar, but Aaron reverses that and he shows the young'un what a real arm bar feels like, as he drags him over, puts him into a headlock. And Ollie did try and get out of it, but look at that, Aaron just drags him down in the guillotine choke there, but Ollie managed to get the ropes immediately, luckily. Oh, look at that, Ollie's not taking any guff there, as he just runs and flying clothesline to Aaron, but Aaron kips straight up. Once again, look at the experience there. Ollie trying to make a bit of room by kicking Aaron on the floor, but Aaron just grabs that ankle and starts twisting as the Luthes press by Ollie. He's doing well here. Look at this. He's put him into a guillotine choke there, and this could be it. But it looks like Aaron's just managed to get out. Looks like Spitfire's got the camera on. It looks like she's filming. Look at that reversal there. A suplex into a sunset flip by the man they call Aaron Knight. Here we go. Big pile driver there by Ollie Innes. If you can go for the pin, you might be able to get it there, young'un. No, he hasn't. He's bringing Aaron back up. He thinks that he hasn't got enough on him, as he gets him into a headlock and just starts kneeing him into the stomach there. He's on a bit of a roll here, Ollie. What next? Look at this. Monkey flip straight across the ring. He sends the veteran over. Well, I say veteran. He's not exactly... He's not exactly George Grimley veteran, but you know, Ollie Innes up to the top rope. Is he going to fly? Yes, he is. He flies it straight into a Luthes press, and he has got a pin on, but it looks as though the referee was busy with Jamie Lee there. I'm not sure what was going on. At the back, and a sling blade there. Ooh, straight down by Aaron Knight as he hits the big elbow drop from the top rope. Could this be it? Could this be it? He sticks him into the corner, and it looks as though he's going for a power bomb. Oh, what a counter that is by Ollie Innes. Look at that enziguri there from the power bomb, but it looks like Aaron Knight's going for another one, and a hurricanrana. Look at this. This could be the changing point to this match. Ollie Innes looks like he's on top. He's actually getting a good few kicks, a few punches in. He could do it. This could be a huge upset as he goes for the ground and pound on the floor there. Oh, and look at that low blow. Looks like the referee did not see that. Oh, did Aaron really need to do that? He obviously was a bit embarrassed. And here we go. That big Noble Knight pile driver, the finishing manoeuvre of Aaron Knight. And that's the 3 count. Aaron Knight wins against the newcomer, Ollie Innes. Unlucky Ollie. Next time you may get him. Oh, look at this. Another hook between the two. But at the moment, we're going to head to the back with George Grimley. Robert Jagger not wanting to be bothered there, as he's in talks with the street in his office. But we're moving on to our second match of the night. It is a number 1 contender match for the tag team champions. One member of each team is facing off In an over-the-top rope battle royale, the last man in the ring wins his team a tag team title match for the upcoming pay-per-view, the Big Bang. As you've seen, Alistair McDonald from the McDonald clan is already in the ring. Obviously Scottish wrestler alongside his brother Callum. You can see here Wayne Morgan, he's coming down. Him and Greg Jones make up the Asbo team. Self-proclaimed Chavs, which stands for Council House and Violent. Next we have Mr. Matt William. He and his husband Neil Williams makes up the team Mr. and Mr. They met each other through wrestling, they became a tag team and got married a year later. Here they are going for the tag team championships as Reed enters the ring. Reed and Watson make up the Bristol Bouncers, ex-doormen for the bars and clubs around Bristol. They work security for a WRW event and found they could earn a lot more money in the ring, so they formed a tag team. They went straight into it. Trance is our last man in this match. Trance and Rave make up the Atypical Genre tag team, high flyers who put their bodies on the line to win matches. And all I can say is I'm going to do my best to keep up with the commentary for this match. 5 men. It was hard enough to kind of commentate on everyone coming into the ring. So let's see what's going to happen here. It looks as though Alistair runs straight into Reed, who hits him with a Northern Lights suplex there. I forgot the title of the match. It looks as though, big stunner there on Reed. What's going on in the background there? Oh, it looks like a Hurricane Rana reversal. Trance throws Matt Williams straight out of the ring as he runs straight over to Reed. Reed almost over the top rope there by Alistair McDonald. A double team, but it looked as though McDonald was able to flip straight out of it. Looks like Wayne Morgan almost went over the ropes there, but he managed to hold on. Big bulldog there by Reed on Trance. It looks like he went after Wayne Morgan, but just a big hip toss there sends Reed the other way. Looks like he's going to try and get him out there with a gut wrench suplex, but a reversal straight in to a head scissors. Huge move there. There's still 4 men remaining in this match. As it looks as though a few of them are going straight after Reed here. Trance and Reed are having a one-on-one as McDonald and Morgan in the background there. And look at that, suplex straight out the ring. Trance is eliminated. Atypical Genre will not be going to the Big Bang pay-per-view just yet. There will be another one of these types of matches, which allows the second team to go against the winner of this match. Not really sure what's going on with that. We're going to decide that in the future. As, look at this, it looks as though Wayne Morgan is just getting his head kicked in by both Reed and Alistair here. Full Nelson on the chav, but he could have maybe thrown him backwards there, maybe like a dragon suplex type of move. But Wayne would manage to just slip out of the hold as both men look at Reed. It looks, oh, look at that big axe handle, dazed and confused. Alistair thrown straight out of the ring with that gut wrench suplex. It's down to two of the teams here. It's the Bristol Bouncers versus the Asbo tag team. And a big move there sends the chav to the floor. Here we go, another gut wrench into the middle of the ring. Huge gut wrench, and it looks as though Reed is ready to finish this. Slams him on the floor, takes his legs away, and what have we got here? Boom! That's the altercation ender by Reed, and it looks as though Wayne doesn't have much left as he's ejected from the ring. We have our first #1 contender here. With Reed from the Bristol Bouncers competing for the Tag Team Championship at the Big Bang pay-per-view. But we need to now head into the back where Erica is interviewing Daniel Cage. And I have just been informed that George Grimley has entered the locker room with Liam O'Connor in. Do we have a camera back there? And what has George Grimley got in mind for this next match? It is a number 1 contenders match for the WRW newest title, the TV title. Anyone who holds this title will have a guaranteed match on each and every episode of WRW. Obviously more matches means more money, more exposure, more chances to rise to the top of the company. And everyone in the back wants that, especially Jock Strapping. And, well, his opponent, it was meant to be Liam O'Connor, but George Grimley is actually coming down to the ring. What is happening here? George, what's happening here? What? Oh, okay, well, yeah, good luck, George. I believe in you. George just said he's the one taking part here. He is on a quest to win a title before retiring for good, and he thinks that he still has it in him to do so. Oh, come on, Jock. That is, once again, the disrespect against George Grimley from Jock Strapping. But that was true. He did get beat last week by Jock Strapping. The fans aren't going to like that one. So here we go then. Oh, George goes straight for a punch, but it's reversed and big jab into the face of George there. And then knee into the face of Jock. Big receipt there. So yeah, George, oh, look at this. Big reversal. Another knee strike attempt. And Jock Strapping just powerbombed him straight into the floor there. George, you need to watch yourself. You can't be taking many of them. I don't think anyone can be taking many of them. But 6-year-old George Grimley hitting the ground like that, deafening thud, as Jock Strapping holds him up in this gorilla press slam and just drops him straight onto his face. George is already in a bit of a bad way. Drop kick to the side of the head, knocks George straight onto his feet, and a back suplex. George goes for the pin, doesn't even get a 1 count. The referee can't get down that quick. George, oh, it looks like he's going for another one of these power bombs, but oh my god, straight over the ropes onto the floor below. Look at this replay as Jock Strapping just holds him over the ropes and just throws him straight down. George is hurt. Look, George is not moving. Do we need to get the paramedics in here? No, it looks as though the referee has checked, and it looks as though George can maybe make it to his feet as he tries to trip Jock Strapping up there. George is in a real bad way here. Jeez, big slam to the floor. But George is coming back. Well, he was for a little second though, but look, it looks as though Jock Strapping is going for the back now. Oh, there we go. That's how you can get back at him. George Grimley there with a kick, let's just say, to the low stomach. I think it might have been a bit lower than that though. As Jock Strapping pulls him off the apron. Can you put down your sign, please? I can't really see what's going on here. Jock Strapping has George on his shoulder, and he drops him into a reverse shoulder breaker. George is in a big bad way there, but look at that reversal off the apron into an arm drag by George, and into an arm bar as well. I mean, even if he taps here, George, you're not going to win the match. Is he just trying to wear down the arm, maybe? Big DDT onto the ladders there. Don't know why there's ladders out there. Maybe we're doing some decorating in the arena, but there's some ladders on the floor. Crucifix pin by Jock Strapping. 1, 2, 2.5. Jock almost got the win there as George hip tosses him down to the floor. Big back body drop there Jock is maybe on the ropes a little bit. He looks a bit dazed and confused there as George is throwing in them elbows and the big kicks on the floor. He's got him in the corner, big chop across the chest of Jock there as he throws him off the turnbuckle. George is going to fly. Oh, he's caught a big pile driver. Looks like a big spike pile driver straight on his head, as you see, jumps straight down between the legs of Jock and George. Oh, this is not looking good for George at all. He trips Jock strapping up, but as you can see, he looks like he's out on his feet at the moment. Tries to lock up with Jock, but big underhook suplex sends him flying as he bounces off the rope, and there's that discus forearm there. Big signature move from Jock strapping. It's not looking good for George as he's body slammed in the middle of the ring, and Jock just gets on top of him. Looks like a camel clutch here, just pulling back on the neck and the back of George. This could be it. George could be tapping, and we could have a #1 contender for that TV title. Another discus forearm there, and it looks as though he is going for it. He hoists George up into the air, and there is the Boston Tea Party, and there's the win, the 3 count. Nothing that George could have done there. He was just outmatched, outpowered. Oh, after the match here, it looks like he's put in this camel clutch again, trying to go for George's back. George is tapping. There's nothing he can do though. He can't get Jock off. But what is this? Liam O'Connor running down to the ring. This is who should have been in tonight's match, and big hurricane on Jock strapping as Jock tries to bounce off the ropes. Monkey flip as well. Jock is back up. Few punches, few kicks. Big super kick into the jaw of Jock, and a head scissors straight over the top rope, ejecting Jock strapping from the match. Liam O'Connor, he should have been in today's match. It might have went a bit differently if he was, but it looks as though him and George are still friends. And as the two celebrate, we now go backstage with Erica Wilson, who's interviewing the Greek goddess Palestra. And our next match is our first ever televised women's single matches as PC Bennett heads down to the ring. Bennett, of course, did have a career with the police until she retired after an incident involving 2 bloody teenagers and deleted body cam footage. Nothing proven, of course. Palestra, here she is, the Greek goddess. She held the women's title for over 2 years until it got vacated last week. She has a lot of pride for women's wrestling, helps a lot with the newcomers and the training. Even in her spare time, she's all about wrestling. As PC Bennett runs straight towards her, you can see the huge arm drag into the arm wrench. Kind of a signature manoeuvre for Palestra there. She weakens the arm because a lot of her matches end with her sticking on that arm bar, which is made many tap over the years. As you can see, boom, big triple S there, the shoulder side slam onto the floor to PC Bennett. But you can't count PC Bennett out, as you can see with the big hip toss there. She is a strong lady. She will just throw you about. Another hip toss there, and she turns Palestra around, and boom, another one. Triple hip tosses there from PC Bennett. You can see her strutting around, putting the old muscles up into the air there as a headlock takedown onto Palestra. Palestra counters with a headlock takedown from herself, showing that she can do anything that PC Bennett can do, and another huge arm drag there as she pulls the ex-cop down to the floor. She just wrestles around her, look, she's hitting them big punches to the face as she grabs her into a reverse shoulder breaker there. Once again, weakening the whole arm area with that big shoulder breaker. She picks her back up, gut wrench suplex. Plester just waiting for her. Oh, you can see her just look into her eyes, and massive Superman punch straight into the face, and just a normal shoulder breaker there. Puts PC Bennett down to the floor. Looks like she's in a lot of pain with her arm now as Palester pulls her to her feet. An armbar takedown. This has ended many of Palestra's matches. She hooks in the armbar. You can see PC Bennett trying to fight out of it, but it is too late. She has to tap. She had nowhere to go as the Greek goddess held her down in the armbar. Could have broke her arm if she held it on any longer, and obviously Bennett does not want that. She does not want to be out for months on end with a broken arm, so all that she could do was tap there. Great match by the two women of WRW there, but we are now heading into the back where Erica is with James Ali. Erica, what have you got for us? And as James Ali goes to get ready for his match tonight, owner Robert Jagger is heading down to the ring. He's been in his office pretty much all night with the street negotiating contract signings, but we do believe he's coming out here to speak about his son Nate Jagger and the incident with Casimir last week. Here is the man himself, Polish in descent, former WRW champion, a couple of years ago now though. He hasn't had a sniff of the title for, what, a year and a half maybe? But yeah, he's going to tell us what he was thinking about last week. Wow, so it looks as though a bounty has been put on Casimir's head, 25 grand to make him tap out, and it looks like the first person who is going to go after that bounty is Manchester Eddie himself, the hardcore legend around here. Oh well, thank you. He's left a present here on my table, a baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire, and it looks as though it still has blood on from the last person who wanted to try it on with Eddie. He's all about fighting, Manchester Eddie. That's all he's about. He doesn't care who it is. He's even talked about not getting into these types of rivalries that most people do. He just wants a good, honest, hard fight. That's all he's after. If weapons are involved, even better. But yeah, it looks as though he's going to be going after this bounty. To be honest, he's not much of a submission type of guy. I can't remember him ever winning any matches with submissions. Usually he wins matches by, putting people through tables, smashing glass panes over the head, that sort of thing, making them bleed. First blood matches, he's been part of many of them. Hardcore matches, even more. So let's see how he does on what looks as though just a singles one-on-one type of match here. Nothing was said about weapons, but if he's going after that bounty, maybe he doesn't really care if he loses this match, as he hits Casimir with a shoulder slam there. He has got the strength to lift up this big Goliath of a man, but does he have what it takes to put him down and make him tap? As Casimir is just absolutely laying in them left and right, and that big headbutt there. I would like to say maybe a signature move by Casimir there, the big headbutt. He likes laying them in to his opponent. As Manchester Eddie hits that inverted atomic drop there, Casimir out on... Oh, look at this. He's on Casimir. Oh my, he's on Casimir's shoulders there, dropped backwards straight onto them steps. Manchester Eddie really felt that, you can see on the floor now, taking a while to get back to his feet, but he is used to that type of maneuver, and he is used to hitting them stairs quite hard, but it isn't stopping him. As you can see, rolling straight into the ring. He's not showing any fear as he's flipped over the head of Casimir in a back body drop. Casimir now in control, spins him around straight into the corner again. He's already dumped him out of the ring once. Is he going to try it again? But obviously not. Manchester Eddie looks like he's got a counter for it. Hits him with a body slam, and it looks as though he's going up to the top rope. Oh, he misses the axe handle drop there. Casimir just walks away, and there is that big chokehold slam as he knocks him onto the floor. The wrestling around the ring, it's been quite a brawling type of match, as both of them are laying left, right, throwing headbutt, kicks, elbows there, as you see. It's all absolutely kicking off, and a knee there to the nether regions of Casimir as he's still throwing them elbows even on the floor. Manchester Eddie flips him straight over the head with a belly-to-belly suplex there. Absolutely perfection. But still, even at this point in the match, no submissions have been placed on Casimir as he hits that stunner type move, that jawbreaker type move to knock Manchester Eddie back on his feet. And look, Casimir is even going for a certain submission here. Test of strength there. Looks like Manchester Eddie's trying to get back into it. Oh, there we go. Yes, it is. And he tackles him down to the floor, maybe knowing that maybe he isn't as strong as Casimir. The big man headbutts him straight out of the ring, and another headbutt takes him down. You can see he slams his head against them steps, again being knocked out of the ring by, I have to say it, the stronger man in Casimir, as a big choke toss again. Then big moves are laying into Manchester Eddie. Fallaway slam there. Beautiful fallaway slam as well. Picks him up, throws him straight over the head. Manchester Eddie really needs something special here to get back into this match, as he trips Casimir up from the floor there. And what's he going for? Huge choke slam there on the big man Casimir, who's on the floor. Manchester Eddie to the top rope. He flings himself off, big splash, going for the pin. Only a 1 count there, but very interesting. Isn't really going for the submission, as you can see. He's just trying to win the match. 2 count on the big clothesline there, the big standing clothesline, and Casimir looks as though going for that side slam, but Manchester Eddie was able to reverse it, and Casimir throws him straight out of the ring once again. Is that the 3rd time now? Manchester Eddie has gone over the top rope to the concrete below, and it looks as though he looks pretty hurt down here. I can see him, he's just to the side of me here, and it looks as though he's gripping his stomach area. Looks like he's in quite a lot of pain. He must have landed quite hard there, going straight over the top ropes, as I say. I'm not sure what Casimir is doing here, but he comes back out of the ring. Manchester Eddie tries to put him into an indomitable stretch there. Looks like Casimir breaks straight out, and a side slam on Casimir on that concrete outside the ring. Manchester Eddie rolls back in to break the count there. I think it was at about an 8 count there. So look at this. Look at this, Carl Jackson, he's in the ring. These two have a major rivalry going on. And a big rugby tackle there. The big rugby star. You might notice his face. If you're into rugby union, you may know who Carl Jackson is. He was part of the York Knights a couple of years back. And he joined, obviously, big fan of wrestling, joined wrestling. He's just hit the big rugby tackle on Manchester Eddie. And here we go, the cross to bear by Casimir. Throws him straight into the ring. 1, 2, 3. Manchester Eddie defeated by Casimir with an assist to Carl Jackson. It looks as though that rivalry hasn't ended whatsoever. And the bounty is still on Casimir's head, apparently for anyone to take. So if you're feeling like you can do it yourself at home, come and have a try. But my advice is, don't. And as Jamie Lee Finlay and Palester get acquainted, we are going to our final match of the night. The WRW title is on the line, as we see here. Daniel Cage heading down to the ring. And here is James Ali too, also heading down to the ring, as referee Barry Simmons has entered the ring with the title. This is what they could win, the WRW Championship. And here is James Ali, former champion, still upset about the belt being taken off him with only, less than a month he held the belt. Never lost it in a match, but it got vacated last week, as all the belts did from each and every champion. He hates Daniel Cage since they joined the same wrestling school at the same time, but Cage always seemed to progress just that little bit quicker than him. Daniel Cage has gone on record to say that he doesn't hate James Ali whatsoever. He sees him more of a friendly rival. But they did spend a lot of last year fighting over the WRW Championship. Oh, and what's this? It looks as though owner Robert Jagger is heading out to the ring. What's going on here, Robert? Yes, everyone's stopped in the ring here. What's going on? Oh, what this? He's calling for referee Barry Simmons. Barry obviously referees each and every match here at WRW. He always has done. Since we really first started, he is a well-known name here. What? So who's going to referee then? I don't understand. We don't have another referee. It's all down to Barry. So guest referee. Oh, Adam Smith from the street, dressed as a referee. He's the guest referee for today's match for the WRW Championship after last week completely ruining the match. So what's this all about? The match has already started, but can we trust Adam Smith as a referee? Does this have something to do with the contract signings earlier today? I'm not sure. That's the only place that he has been today. Maybe that's what he wanted. He said that he wanted that special something, and it does look as though he's going to count the pin. Maybe he just wants to be a referee. That doesn't seem right. He said at the beginning of the show that the Street Hunt title, so I don't think he just wants to be a referee. But I'm gonna try and move past this and get on with the match here. As you can see, Adam Smith is counting the pinfalls here. So yeah, I just find that something weird is going on. You know, it just doesn't seem right. Leapfrog there by James Ali and a leapfrog by Daniel Cage. These two know each other so well. The DC half crab put straight in by Daniel Cage there. Went for the end of the match straight away, but James Ali managed to get to the ropes immediately there, and good thing that he did. That move has ended so many matches of Daniel Cage's career, as James Ali drops the toe hold there. They're just fighting around each other. As I say, they know each other so well. The rivalry before we came onto TV, it was going for over a year, backwards and forwards, with the wins, and obviously the title finally went to James Ali. It's been one for the ages, let's just say that. As look at this arm drag followed by an arm drag and an arm bar there by James Ali. Cage though throwing Ali down to the floor, breaking that hold on the arm, as sit down neck breaker there by James Ali knocks Daniel Cage back down the floor. Few lefts and rights there, and neck breaker of his own. Daniel Cage saying, anything you can do, I can do better. And a huge clothesline takes Ali to the mat. Cage brings him back up into the corner. He goes, and there's a couple of punches as Cage pulls him up to the top rope. And look at this huge superplex, both of them down. Big move, 1, 2, 2 count there. Could have ended the match. Big move there off the turnbuckle. Both men now up to their feet. Ali just pausing a little bit before dropping that knee straight into the face, and look at that kick to the stomach there. Might have been a bit low, but referee Adam Smith says no, it wasn't a low blow whatsoever. It looks like a couple of punches there, and it looks like James Ali went for the Ali driver there, and Cage managed to just drop on top of him, sandbagging himself on Ali there, just so he couldn't get that big move. Once again, another move that finishes a lot of his matches, as he throws them knees into Cage's face. Cage now lifted up into the air and dropped down into a front suplex, and look at this, he goes into the dragon sleeper. Cage rolls straight out of it and puts a dragon sleeper in of his own, only to be reversed by a headlock takedown. As I say, they both know each other so well, flipping moves on each other, countering moves left, right and centre. It's just a crazy match every time these two get together. There has been a few 5-star matches between them. Big buckle bomb there by Cage puts Ali into the corner. Ali now really feeling it on the floor. He's getting a lot of punishment there. He needs something. He needs to get out of that corner somehow. And there we go. Lifts him straight into the air and throws him straight over the rope. Cage down to the floor. Ali really needed that. He was under a lot of pressure there as Cage was beating him just into the corner. Especially after that buckle bomb, which did a lot of damage, it looked as though. Big elbow to the face there. It looked as though maybe a little bit of blood came out of Cage's nose as he drops the falling neck breaker, picks Ali back up, and what's he going for? Suplex onto the mat just outside the ring. You can see both men are really feeling it now. It has been a very back and forth type of match as James Ali gets back on. Ooh, Cage just throws a jab just to let him know that he's there, but then gives him the space to get back into the ring. Ali throwing his hands up, another big knee there to the face of Cage, and a falling neck breaker from the shoulder there. Just a 1 count. I'm very surprised. A couple of neck breakers on Daniel Cage already. Look at this, fisherman suplex. But Adam Smith does see that the foot was on the rope. Oh, it looks as though James Ali is giving him a piece of his mind. I don't think that's a good idea to go after not just a referee, but a referee like Adam Smith, who could really make this match difficult for you. Both competitors now facing off against each other once again as Cage picks up Ali and slams him down to the mat with a suplex and a headlock takedown there. Cage in control as Ali tries to make it back up to his feet. Oh, goes for that rolling Russian leg sweep, the big signature of Daniel Cage, but looks as though Ali dodged out of the way. But that doesn't stop Cage bouncing him off the ropes and hits a huge power slam. Oh, look at this, he is gesturing towards the crowd. Here we go, rolling Russian leg sweep, rolls into it. Oh, and look at that, James Ali with a huge reversal rolls straight through into that leg lock. Daniel Cage is in big trouble here. This could be the end of the match. He could tap right now. Look at Adam Smith right on top of him. Is he going to get the bottom rope there? Yes, he does. What a huge move there. Let's look at this again as he rolls into the Russian leg sweep. And James Ali just rolls him straight through, grabbing that leg and just rolling straight through. Absolutely unbelievable. This is what I'm saying. Both competitors know each other so well. I can't count the number of times that the rolling Russian leg sweep has been hit on James Ali. He has felt it so many times. It's probably ended a few of the matches, no doubt. It's a huge move of Daniel Cage, as James Ali looks as though he's bringing in a foreign object. That's not a really good idea, but Daniel Cage meets him on the mat, and look at this, Adam Smith throwing away that object, but Daniel Cage met him on the mat there, hit him with a reverse suplex. Looks as oh, there we go, rolling Russian leg sweep. There it is, huge move. James Ali on Dream Street gets straight back up, but gets thrown straight into the corner, turns around, spins around him, and what does he go for here? Plain body slam, bang, straight into the middle of the mat. Daniel Cage is getting fired up now as he hits another reverse suplex. It's all Daniel Cage at this point. James Ali is spending more and more time on the floor as James Ali is gesturing that this could be it. This could be the end of the match now. What will he be going for here? Rolls it into Daniel Cage, loves them rolls. Oh, look at that. I said Daniel Cage loves them rolls. James Ali just managed to roll out of what I assume was a body slam, but stands straight up to be met with a drop kick to the face and an elbow drop to the bottom of the back. But look at this. Roll through. 1, 2. James Ali almost had it with a surprise roll up there. James Ali picking up Daniel Cage. Bit of a spin. Throws him down in a front suplex maneuver. And Daniel Cage with the Smith Street Cutter, Adam Smith's finishing maneuver. Was that a slow count by Adam Smith? I don't think he appreciated his move being stolen just like that, as James Ali rolled with an arm drag again by Daniel Cage. Daniel Cage goes over to Adam Smith. It's his turn to get into the guest referee's face. I don't think that is a good idea, guys. I really don't. I don't think Adam Smith is going to appreciate that whatsoever. James Ali really beaten down at this point. The big Smith Street Cutter will have affected him. A couple of neck breakers too. He's back in his neck area, must be on fire at the moment. Headlock takedown, another move towards the neck, and a reverse suplex too. Another move that can hurt the neck quite a lot as well. Daniel Cage is on an absolute roll here as he picks Ali up and he hits him with the Falcon Arrow. This is it. Daniel Cage is getting ready. He knows what he wants to do here. He knows what he's going to go for. Bounces him off the ropes. We've seen this time and time again. Huge spine buster straight into the DC half crab. And what's this? The street are heading down to the ring. Robert Jagger said if the referee sees any type of outside interference in this match, he will be able to fire the people that the referee see. But it looks as though Adam Smith is looking away from the action. Look at him, he's looking into the crowd as David Foxton hit that huge spinning street driver, Harry Armstrong, with a big choke slam. Everything's going on here. Daniel Cage hit with the Smith Street Cutter by Anna Foxton. Once again, another beatdown by the street onto the two big stars of WRW. What is this all about? Both of them smashed on the outside, and the street are heading back down to the backstage area. What now? It's time for Adam Smith to turn around. Now it's time that he notices what's going on. Both men outside, he is counting them down. What's he on now? A 7 count? Both men are still down. Big, absolute, huge beatdown that they've just taken to the hands of the street. That was the 9 count there. Is this going to be it? Both men have been counted out. What does that mean? Well, I know what it means. It means that the title isn't going to be passed to anyone. What has happened here? Once again, Adam Smith getting involved with the WRW Championship match between Daniel Cage and James Ali. We still do not have a champion. Why? Why do this, Street? Why do this, Robert Jagger? Why have you let Adam Smith referee this match? I don't understand what this is all about as Daniel Cage begins to get back up to his feet, but it looks as though it's time. There we go. Adam Smith says that's how you do the Smith Street Cutter. But this is all we have time for. Unfortunately, we have more questions just like last week. Please subscribe to the channel. Please leave a like and please leave a comment telling us who your favourite wrestler is at WRW. We will be back next week and let's see if we can get even more answers.